Welcome back, everyone. I guess you could call this Series 2 on my DT Model Art channel. Subscribe. Oh, by the way, dtmodelart.com. Everybody, a lot of people have been asking, hey, is your website's down? It's a work in process, guys, to get that back up. I personally, right now, don't have time to run a website, build all these builds I'm doing for clients, and do these videos that I'm doing for all of you fine people that are watching my videos. So I'm going to be doing something with the website in the future. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. But for now, my website is my channel, basically, that I'm on with YouTube. I like doing YouTube. I like doing the videos, and I hope you guys are getting a bunch of great info out of them. From, just real quick, just from Series 1, I'd love to show this thing off again. Everybody saw the SF70H that I built. If anybody that's watching this video has not seen it, these videos, there's about 14 different videos on how I built this car. They have now been moved to the playlist in my channel. So if you click on the playlist at the top, you'll see them all sitting there, and you can watch them in order, or watch just the certain ones you want to. But all you that have been watching those, or forgot an episode, or want to go back to an episode for any specific reason of something I showed you that you forgot to do on your build, go ahead and go to the playlist. So this video is another orientation video about the next project. And I know a lot of you on Facebook have already figured out what I'm doing. I kind of threw a teaser out there last week. Sorry, guys, I like to tease, of the next video. And when I did the poll on YouTube, I did 7 different categories, but I wasn't going to tell you what subject within that category I was going to do. I think there was, old school F1, which won, by the way, by like 3 or 4 votes over a GT or road race car. And then the 3rd place was the MotoGP bike. In 4th was, I think, the rally car. 5th was a muscle car. 6th was Fast and Furious. And 7th, I forgot. No, 7th was a muscle car, tuner car. And then 5th was Fast and Furious, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But I know that the old school F1 won. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do each subject in order. It gave me an idea of what is popular to the people that follow me on Facebook and what are not so popular. Doesn't mean just because it's not so popular, I'm still not going to do it. A lot of you said, well, Dave, I don't care. Whatever you do, I'll watch it. Love it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. So you won't. It won't be in the chronological order as far as according to votes. But I am starting off with the most popular one, and in this case was F1 old school. So I'm going to quit the babbling, and we're going to see right now what I'm going to be doing. That's right, Mr. James Hunt's 1976 championship car. I'm a big fan of Rush, the movie. I'm a big fan of history between Niki Lauda and James Hunt, although I think the movie depicted them of more animosity toward each other than I think they really had in real life, because, hey, it is a movie, and Ron Howard did a good job with it. But this car, out of the 2, I do also have the Hasegawa, the 312 T, not the T4. I've got the earlier one with the high snorkel, the earlier season 76 car. And eventually someday maybe I'll do a video on that, maybe not. But out of the 2 cars, this one was my favorite. So it's not going to be out of the box, of course. I'm going to do some detail this one, and this one's going to take a little longer, I think, because it is full detail. It has an engine and everything, unlike the SF71H had. Old school cars usually do. I actually started this one a while ago, guys, just so you know. But I want to go over some of the things that I purchased for this kit. I bought some Top Studio shock absorbers for the rear. The front you really don't see unless you really aren't going to see them. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to remove the nose off it or nothing like that. But we got ourselves a nice set of Top Studio shock absorbers that have turned aluminum and some springs, which will set it off nicely doing that. We have the Tamiya detail up parts set, specifically for the M23 kit in 1/20th scale. So I picked that up. We picked up the decals. These are the much better than the kit ones. These are the decal pool set, full set. True neon red on these. Now, I don't have it shown yet, but I will be using Gravity Colors neon. I'm going to use just some nice shop line Hummer bright white base coat that I got from my buddy Chris Batson. And I'm going to use the neon red from my buddy Mate from Gravity Colors because it's the Repsol red, but I think he's rebottling it in a McLaren bottle as well because it's a dead match for the decal pool or any true neon red decals you have out there. It'll work beautifully. So that's what I'm going to use for the neon to match the decals. Kit, terrible. Not good at all. One other thing I'm going to be doing, and I don't know if a lot of you have used these before, but there's a company called Archer that makes cast resin rivets in all kinds of patterns and sizes and such. This sheet will run you about 17 bucks off their site directly, and I did purchase this right off their site. I've used their weld bees before, and their rivets are fantastic. So I'm going to add rivet detail to the body of this car because there is none. And I think a little rivet detail over the primer and then the base coat and clear and all that will really, really set it off. So definitely going to be using these, and I'll be showing you how I apply these. Basically, they're a resin rivet, and they're imprinted on a clear decal film. So you cut the pattern you need, and you just decal it and lay it on the actual body. You can do it before you prime the car, although I know a lot that usually prime the car, put the decals over the primer, and then put it over the base, and then put the base coat on the car. They're very, very, I guess you could say they're defined enough that they won't get buried in the clear too badly. So that's definitely something I'm going to add that I don't think a lot of people out there have added to this car. And I tell you, old school rivets on this old M23 is almost like a must. I can't wait to get rid of these on the sides too, because the Tamiya photo etch kit has those, the thin nose out. They give you an impression on the plastic up here, an impression of how to do the actual Marlboro paint job, but I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that if I start priming this thing, if these ghost lines are still going to be there. So I might make a pattern of some sort. Some of you have been asking how I'm going to paint the car. I'll be showing you how I paint this. So very, very challenging, everyone, because you've got gloss white, then you got to mask it off, not gloss white, but base white over the primer. Then you put the neon down, and you got to put it on nice and clean. Probably throw a nice clean light coat of clear on it. Apply the pinstripe decals and all the other livery decals to it, and then clear it all, polish it. Then I'm gonna have to carefully mask off the inside here and shoot this in I guess I'm gonna use maybe Mission Models Chrome to give it that polished aluminum look, because Mission Model Chrome over like a semi-gloss black or a flat black will give you a nice bright polished aluminum look, which is what this had, and I think the bottom of the car has to be the same way. I myself had glued everything together here. They don't tell you to do this in the kit, but I want to get rid of some of the seams and some of the marks here. I'll be going over in the first video how I clean this whole body piece up. So as far as the Cosworth engine in the kit, it's a fairly detailed, accurate representation of the car, of the engine in the car. And what I'm going to probably do is add a little detail to it. They give you plug wires. I think the plug wires are a little bit out of scale. I don't know. I'll have to check that out when I get to it. But let me put these aside real quick. You know, as you can see, I've started the kit a little bit, so I've got some parts already laid out here. But as far as the Cosworth engine, it's very, very well done. Even for an old kit, even the rehashed or reboxed kit, this is the more modern version of the kit in the packaging, the latest packaging before they stop making it again. I bet you Tamiya comes out with this kit again because I'm sure it was a great seller. But I'm going to detail, I'm going to put plug wires in it, maybe figure out how to scale, do some fine, maybe I'll buy some fishing line or something and do some clear injection lines for the injection system. Maybe some turn parts here or there, I don't know yet if I'm going to add any of those or not. And I'm definitely gonna be adding some Detail Master. If you guys haven't gone to Detail Master Model Parts, Cheryl Adams is the owner of that site. I've used her stuff for years. And I love her line of, especially the fittings, the AN fittings and such. They just are fantastic. And I'll show you a little trick on how I don't buy all the AN fittings, the compression fitting, the pipe fitting, and the adapter fittings all separate. I buy the combo packs, and I carefully cut them apart. They fit a lot easier that way. You're not dealing with 3 little fidgety components over hard line. You're dealing with 2 basically. You cut the compression fitting, I'm sorry, the pipe fitting, or I might have it backwards because it's been a while since I've done it. I think it's the compression fitting and the adapter fitting apart from the pipe fitting, and then you're able to make those 90-degree bends and such using her products. I tend to use the number 2 to number 4 size fittings and her braided line. So I'll be getting that from her and using that stuff as well to detail out the car. So I'm going to go off of some I guess reference material that I've found. I know a lot of you guys have offered to get me some reference material, and I thank you for that, and I probably will take you up on it if I need it. But it's a fairly simple kit. I'm not going to cut apart the front and do any additional detailing. It's going to be a really nice wheels and tire on displayed car, like the SF71. However, the engine cover will come off and everything in the back, so you can see all that beautiful detail back there. And some of the wiring going from the cockpit area to the back of the engine electronics up on top here. So I've got a lot of things I want to add to this. So that's what the next project is. So I just want to give you guys a quick overview of what I'm going to do. If you have questions above and beyond what I've explained here, please throw them into the comments area below, and I'll be more than happy when I get a chance to answer them. Forgive me for taking a week or so off, but I did have some projects to finish up that are now finished. I've always got projects to finish, trust me. I wish I could do this for a living and I could just sit here and build models all day. That would be awesome, but maybe someday. But that is the next project, the M23 1976 McLaren James Hunt Special. He squeaked by Niki Lauda, I believe, in that last race at Japan. The other thing I'm looking for, and I may be adding to this if I can find them, Mate Meyer said he might have a set, but he hasn't located them yet, is a set of the Icon Automotive Miniatures rain tires for this, so I can really make this thing like the last car, the car that won the championship, because it was, I mean, James Hunt was going around that track squirreling all over the place in the rain with that thing, even with rain tires. It was really a hard-handling car. So I may be trying to procure a set of those, or maybe Mate will come through for me on that and get me a set that he has, and I'll pick them off of him. But anyways, again, please, if you haven't already, subscribe in the area below. Lightly tap the subscribe button. Please smash the like button for me, and hit the bell. Ring the bell, because the bell will send you a notification of when I load up new videos. And if you haven't logged onto YouTube, do it, because then you'll get all of those subscriptions and everything from me, and all the new videos that are coming out that I'm doing on your phone, your smartphones, or your computers, or whatever you're using. And hopefully you enjoy the videos. So I look forward to going through this journey with you on my second series on DT Model Art. We'll talk to you in a couple days, or probably about 2 to 3 days, with some progress of what I've done or what I'm going to be doing on the car. So I look forward to talking with you guys and working with you and showing you the videos. Take care.